Bro, my room looks like Amazon warehouse, bro. I got so many damn boxes.
What is going on with y'all? I'm so excited to be making this video because it's something that I wanted to do for a while. Now I finally get the chance to do it. As you guys saw from the intro, I have like 1,000 boxes in my room, and not all of them are dedicated to this video. I actually resell and build computers on the side, so half of them are for that. But for my computer right now, I'm gonna show y'all what I got and what I'm gonna put into it. Let me show you my current computer, and I'm gonna be explaining everything. God damn, this shit is heavy, bro. How do I record this? Now this is my PC currently. It's an NZXT H7 Flow. The all black edition, and it is a very timeless look, and I love the black. So as you guys can see, I have a very beefy graphics card. It's a 4070 Ti Super, and it's making almost direct contact with the air cooler. I have to actually push the graphics card up to get into the PCIe slot. So there's constant pressure coming down from the air cooler and constant pressure of this having to go up. So I don't like the congestion that's going on. So as well as the constant pressure and the congestion that's going on, I'm actually giving my air cooler to one of my best buddies because he's actually upgrading his PC soon. And I'm also giving this case to my cousin. So I figured why not get everything into a video and let's get my PC upgraded. I think it's a good time to show out what I got. Okay, so here we are with box number one. This is a Thermalright AIO. So before my air cooler, I actually had another AIO, and this is how it turned out.
What is happening?
So yeah, I don't really have good luck with AIOs, but I hope this turns out well. I actually like Thermalright as a brand a lot. Like I said earlier, I sell PCs on the side, and Thermalright's coolers, like their air coolers, has always been really good. So I wanted to try out their AIO. And I have a vision of what I'm going for, and this actually fits it really well. So let's get it unboxed and see what's inside. So Frozen Note, that's what it's called. Frozen Not Note, I don't know exactly. No, this is just the user manual on how to install it, but we don't need this because we already know how. Before I take everything out the box, I want to get everything on my PC first to make installation for this like way easier. Which leads onto the next thing I'm going to be throwing into my computer. It's inside. Okay, so here it is. I've never actually, oh, what's that? Now, I've never installed one of these myself, so it's going to be a fun learning experience that I can share with you all. But I think it's going to look really sick. Like I said earlier, my GPU is massive, so having a vertical would get rid of the space that's going to take when it's horizontal. Even though I got an AIO to combat that, I still want it to look pretty, and this is going to do just the job. So yeah, it doesn't look impossible to install. It looks very easy and very self-explanatory. So now let's get into the last thing that we're going to put, the case. I'm so absolutely excited to be showing this. This is my dream PC case. I know it's not fancy like the height, Y70, 4K screen, whatever, but this just fits my setup so much better. Like as you guys can tell, it matches my desk, it matches what I have going on in the rest of my setup, and it's just such a clean look. The wooden oak, the side glass tempered panel, whatever it's called. Now let's get everything from in there to in here. So switching everything into the other case is not going to be that hard. First thing I want to do is actually take out my graphics card, so let's go ahead and do that. Now we got the graphics card out. Now let's go ahead and remove the air cooler. Bro, I swear these fans are like the most annoying thing in the world ever. Holy, oh my god. Is that like bad dusty? Oh, that's dust. Now let's unscrew the cooler. And yes, I will be applying fresh thermal paste when I get in the AIO. So let's get this out. So we successfully got our motherboard out the case, and I did the funniest mistake. I didn't realize when I was taking it out that like, these bottom wires are still connected, but none of the pins are bent, so let's go ahead and transfer it into the other case. So we stripped the case naked, and it came with these two black fans, which we're actually going to remove and throw in these. I got these for like 15 bucks, and I had them sitting in my room for literally like half a year. So I'm going to put them in. It can fit 3 fans, so let's go ahead and get those in, get the motherboard in, and let's get this thing built. So this is what the back of the case is looking like. I really like when cases include these little like Velcros for cable management. It just makes the build look so much cleaner, and it just helps a lot when it comes to cable management. We got the motherboard in the case. Now let's go ahead and tighten it down and make sure it's nice and stable. Now we got the motherboard mounted, and now it's finally starting to come all together. Now it's finally time to get that AIO installed. So this is what came in the box of the AIO. So this is a whole bunch of mounting screws, mounting brackets for Intel or AMD. It also came with this fan splitter, which is really cool. Something else that's awesome is it comes with a full tube of thermal paste, if you guys can see right there. So let's get the things that I need out of it. Now here's the AIO itself. It comes with the fans pre-installed with the intake and air. And if you guys get an AIO or any cooler, take off the plastic piece here so that it can actually cool your CPU. Now ignore this thermal paste. Normally I install air coolers, not AIOs, and I forgot that you need the stock mounting brackets. This is the Noctua air cooler bracket. So we're gonna switch to the stock one, and then we're gonna install the AIO after everything's connected so that there's more clearance to install the AIO itself. So let's do that. All right, we got the power supply out the other computer. Man, that is dusty. It's a 1000 watt gold rated power supply with all the cables, so it's perfectly ready to install into this case. So let's go ahead and do that and connect all the cables, 24 pin CPU, all the hootenannies. So we have all the cables installed, 24 pin CPU, USB, USB 3, all the RGB fans, the audio, all the fans, RGB, etc, etc. Not my best cable management here, but I think it doesn't look that bad, especially that it's going to be turned to the side a little bit. So yeah, now let's get this vertical GPU mount installed and let's see what it's looking like. So the first step I'm going to want to do is remove all these back plates for the GPU. Remove it, then put the GPU onto this and put it into the case. So the GPU is mounted into the case, and I was kind of freaking out earlier because instead of having my fans on this side, I had my fans on this side, so there's no clearance for the GPU. So yeah, we're gonna move the fans onto this side so I can actually connect the GPU and make sure everything is stable. So the build is looking pretty much complete, with the only thing we're missing being the AIO, but everything is looking super good so far. So now the only thing to do now is wait. Finally, I can continue making this video. The mounting brackets came in so I can finally install the AIO and genuinely finish everything up. So let's go ahead, reapply the thermal paste, and let's get everything installed. The build is finally complete. The last thing to do is to turn it on, and let's check out the final product. As you all saw from the results, it literally came out so perfect. It's been a few days. This video was a lengthy process. My room is a mess, but I'm just glad that the computer looks really, really good. I know there's a whole community out there that really likes like the bulky air cooler look. I'm not really against it. It still looks really nice, but this is exactly what I was going for, so I'm super happy. So yeah, I just want to record this video of the case swap, the process, everything I got going on. Next week, I actually have a video planned where I get an entire gaming setup from Facebook Marketplace, so stay tuned for that. But for now, thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all next week, hopefully.